What? Okay, excellent intro.
Hola hybrids, what's going on? Today we're going to talk about upper body strength and exercise that you can use with minimal weights or equipment to get them done right. Also we're going to talk about those awesome flex machines that cost way less than a monthly fee to the gym and will get you many exercises out of them and many months of use.
When I was 12, I used to bench press our vacuum.
What you're going to want
To
to do
get
to work your
muscle.
upper body, which includes your traps, your chest, biceps, triceps, forearms, is you're going to want to use these bad boys. These are also known as the dumbbells. Now most people think that these are only useful for curls, doing the fly push-ups, stuff like that. But the truth is you can actually use them for almost any exercise you would need to do for your upper body. For example, if you're working your traps or your shoulders, you do the shoulder press. All you do is you bring your shoulders up, hold them for a second, bring them back down to the starting position. Up, hold them for a second, bring them back down.
Yay!
Also, if you feel more comfortable, you can hold them like this. This
Military
actually
press.
maximizes your workout, so if you want to do it this way, much better idea. Also, to work that area, you can do shoulder shrugs. Most people will tell you when you're doing shoulder shrugs, you're going to want to go up and around. That really doesn't do anything. It just kind of makes you look like a tool in the gym. So what you're going to want to do is extend your arms fully. Make sure you have the weights in your hands, obviously. And just lift up. Bring your shoulders as high as you can. Bring them down. Up. Bring them down. Now, my personal trainer actually told me that what you want to do is reach for the ears. So get as high as you can to the ears. Just bring it down. And now, my friends, for an old-time favorite, the curls. Most people, for some reason, start their curls down here and bring them all the way up. And not only that, but they go at a fast rate. Now, really, curls are all about the resistance, being able to hold yourself. So what you're going to want to do is you want to start about here and bring your arms up slowly, bring them down slowly. Simple as that. And depending on your weight, you want to do either 8
Something
to
just
12
walked
reps,
by.
depending on what you feel comfortable, and 3 sets of those. Now, again, it's very important you
What
go
the heck?
slowly. You bring them down to the starting position every time, and you bring them all the way up every time.
Whoa.
Oh no, Evan, you know what happens? My muscles exploded and blew the power. You know what that means? Oh no, get to the chopper.
I'll get the light.
Alright, bro.
Well, that's the first time every single bulb in my basement blew out at once.
Sun's got to bed and peas, my brother.
Sorry, boys. Yeah, let's come to Evan's house and film.
Oh, man. As we were saying, aside from the free weights, these no-name flex machines also help a lot. Not only do they have many assortments of exercises, they actually come with books that have a plethora of exercises. They have chest raises to, arm raises.
You can't really do farmer's walks with those dumbbells. You need really big ones. Or a lot of weight.
Nice. So, let's talk price with this thing. You guys may think that these would run you somewhere between the range of like $500 to $30,000, but as a matter of fact, these are relatively inexpensive. Well, some of them.
Compared to gym passes, which can be anywhere from $50 to $70, depending on your price point.
Yeah, and I mean,
50 to
think about
7.
it,
What the hell? What kind of gym are you going to?
This is probably one of the more cheaper ones, which is the ones you want to go for, because there are some expensive ones which are worse than that.
Yeah.
But you get the cheaper ones. This one I got for under $200. So if you think about it, 3 months with a $70 fee for a gym. Well, that's
What the hell?
already
Are your
above
gyms made of
$200,
gold or
but
something?
This baby, since under $200,
Must be one of those naked
and
gyms they
just
have in
about
Europe.
As much things as you can get from a gym, then that's a pretty good investment for you to have. It's definitely something that you guys should.
Not only that, but they're a lot easier to maintain than you may think, because some people go $200 for a machine. It's probably not going to last that long. Honestly, these babies are built like tanks. It'll last for as long as you need it, as long as you keep it maintained.
I'm pretty sure it can't take a bunch of
check if
bullets
you're golden.
like a tank.
Hey, Vinny, you look like you're missing something.
What am I missing, dude?
Atmosphere.
What do you mean?
You see, kids, very important part of working out. You see, what music does is it keeps you focused, keeps you ready to roll. Some people like heavy, some people like soft. I, for one, am a fan of Motorhead. Check it out. Now, I believe we got...
Okay, come on. It's not that hard. You press play.
That wasn't Motorhead. That was something else. My thing's probably on the fritz. It's been broken for a while. But what you guys want to think about is music that gets you pumped and gets you wanting to work out for a while, not just for really quick.
Alright, recap guys. Today we talked about the importance of upper body. We went through a couple workouts, a couple easy routines. We talked about how the flex machine is more affordable and actually more useful than some gym memberships because they cost ridiculous amounts of money.
I go to the
Also,
gym for
remember
like
the fact that
$15 a
music
month.
Can get you pumped, get you ready, and help you work out, work faster, work harder, work stronger. Have a good one, guys.
Motherhead. But yeah, I really. What kind of gym costs $70 a month? That's ridiculous. What is this? Dots? I like dots. Especially Dippin' Dots. What? No! I didn't mean to pause it.
Do we really go over this?
What?
I mean, I want to, but we need to figure out who put this in Evan's house. Alright, so Evan, there is kind of a plus side to all this Slenderman breaking into your house business. I mean, think about it. Nick had a pretty good suit on. You gotta admit that. I mean, sure he broke into your house and took it too far, but we could use that.
I'm all for pranks.
What the heck's going on?
Us, the king of pranks, but this really took it too far, I think.
His parents' room, dude.
And not only that, but they didn't stick around to be like, oh, we got you, here's the unmasked.
That's what
Yeah.
irritates me. Like, okay, yeah, you're in my house.
Yeah.
Now,
At least own up to it, yeah. But I think Nick, maybe.
I don't know, because he's not that bright. I mean, yeah, you know, he likes to joke.
Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
that bright.
But he's not that bright, so he wouldn't know to be like, oh, here I am, you know?
I just know it's not
The only thing that gets
well.
me, the only thing that really gets me is where did he go?
Yeah, golly, good for him. Thanks. Yeah, let's write him a little note that says, "Hey, bro, thanks for being Slenderman. Thanks for giving us this awesome footage. But I would just like to add a PS that's
Like, how did he get out of the room? It's a second story window.
I just know it's all silly with him, dude. I don't know. Can you really blame him?
What the heck is he doing over
I
there?
understand. He's been acting a little weird, even before that, you know? Oh well.
You alright, man?
Let's get the show on the road. You ready, Ev? Let's get to filming.
If he ever breaks into my house again, I'll cut off his legs and shove him down his throat.
Yeah, I know.
We should use it, though. It was pretty sick.
It was pretty sick.
That one.
Alright, let's do it.
What? Were they talking about the they have the slender dude being in the thing and then turning the lights off? I don't know. Healthy eating.
Hi, guys. You know me. I am Evan. I'm Jeff. We're here today to take some thunder away from that usual host, Vinny. He's getting a little ugly. We're going to take a little FaceTime away from him. Yeah. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a more in-depth conversation and discussion about good foods and what you can use to, you know, complement your daily diets and replace the crappy junk food that we are so dear about in our
I'm not that dear about junk
college
food.
age. Yeah, let's do this.
Something's going on.
Alright, first we're going to start with garbanzo beans, also called chickpeas if you can't find them in your local store. Alright guys, next we got to pick the good lettuce for the salad.
The cabbage is a spy.
Personally, I like more of the crunchy kind, but it's really up to you guys. We like to get it fresh and locally instead of the bag stuff, but it's really up to you in the end. Alright guys, the next thing you want to look for is corn. So you can either get fresh corn, but even though that's not always available, the seasons change, you know, and it doesn't really get that good. So you can look for is canned corn like this. But what you really want to look for is the mixers, like so. Because this Southwest style corn, it has you know, black beans, onions, red peppers, all kinds of good stuff in it, where it just adds a little bit more to the salad. Next step.
Salad? I don't put corn in my salad.
Chicken. So.
I love chicken.
We have ourselves some packaged chicken here. What you want to look out for is not pre-packaged, like freeze-dried stuff. You guys want to stay away from any of that breaded stuff. No good. You want to look for this nice meaty goodness. When you're done with that, you might want to look for some sort of Southwestern marinade, just to, you know, give that extra thick flavor for the Santa Fe style we're going for.
Your hat makes it look like you have a giant tumor in your head.
All right, now we got all our stuff.
Just
We're
saying.
gonna make our salad. We're gonna head out.
It's more best friends.
What?
Sister.
man. Did you see that?
Is that Daniel in the backseat of Evan's car, dude?
Yeah, what?
Do you see that? I think he's trying to scare Evan. No lie.
He wasn't with us, though, was he?
What? What is going on?
Where's Dad?
Alright, fellas.
Whoa.
Campfire time.
I mean, let's just get a little bit more slender in it.
Wait, Evan, second story, dude.
You go check your remote. I'll check. It's Daniel.
You guys ready to slender shoot?
Yeah, but where's the tie?
I left it in the car.
Where's the mask?
In the car.
What do you mean, man?
I left it in the car.
Whoa.
Alright. Get it.
Fucking door.
Open it.
Shit.
Alright, ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got the light. Alright, who is it?
Gotcha.
Yo, Ev, do you see anything?
So is this the prank they were talking about earlier?
Nothing, man.
Is there nobody in
Nothing.
there?
Nah.
Dude, are you serious? What the fuck? Where? What?
Well, where the
Say,
fuck
man.
did he go?
We all saw it, right?
Huh. This is kind of interesting because I'm learning health facts and having weird mind tricks on me right now. Public service announcement. Ooh, 720, huh?
Alright guys, so pretty sure by now you've caught on to our whole shtick. We are doing the health food thing obviously, but also we had a little bit of our sick morbid humor with our little visitor. But recently there's been some situation that Jeff's going to kind of take from here.
Alright, so we're not done. There's no way we're done. We're just getting started actually, but we're gonna be on a brief break for a little bit. I mean, it's probably be about another week till the next video. We'll keep you guys updated on Twitter, but don't expect another video anytime remotely soon.
Yeah, we feel that we need to take this break just because, the severity, someone broke into Evan's house pretending to be, our Slender Man character. We're not going to go into details with where our Slender Man is and ours ends and his begins, but let's just say that not all of them are ours, and that kind of worries us. So we kind of have a deal on the table for you that Jeff's going to get, I guess.
I mean, it was Evan's house for a minute.
Alright, here's the deal. If whoever you are, if you come out and just tell us, okay, I'm sorry, it was me, my bad, and there will be no repercussions, okay, fine, just don't do it again, water under the bridge. However, if you continue to hide who you are, and if you do it again, and we catch you, then there's going to be some very, very negative repercussions. So, if I were you, I would definitely just come out, tell us who you are, and apologize for it before this gets any worse than it has to be.
That's all we gotta say.
Alright, until later, Harvest.
Keep you updated.
Is making the okay. It makes sense now. They were pretending to have stuff going on, but now real shit's starting to happen. Wow.